Many thrive on the hustle and bustle of busy towns and cities. For others, life in the fast lane can be a headache. Brian Jordan was attracted to the rolling countryside of Leicestershire. 2 years ago, he converted a former chicken shed into an event venue. Now a number of firms have relocated and are based here in Tugby.
You have all the advantages to a city centre offices. You've got the huge advantage that it's ease of access in and out. You don't have parking issues, you don't have environmental damage issues because again you're coming shorter distances, but you've got these wonderful views which of course are really convivial to positive working for staff. So it's a very positive environment to be in for your staff as well as the business as a whole.
According to the Office for National Statistics, more than 500,000 people will settle in rural areas in the next 10 years. And more new businesses are moving to the countryside. Gemma Clifford runs a firm which helps farmers diversify. 6 months ago, she moved from an office in Nottingham to Brian's building.
I think for me, and I think we'd share with everybody else here, it's the environment that we work in. It's far less stressful. It's much easier to get to work. It's much easier to park. So it's been great.
According to DEFRA, the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, the countryside is now home to a quarter of all businesses, despite only 18% of people living in rural areas. 5 years ago, Stuart Lowe began providing marquees for events from his headquarters in Market Harborough. 2 years ago, he too relocated to Tugby.
We moved from a town location to the rural location to give us extra space, physical space for our furniture and our marquees. Advantages, travel time is reduced significantly. We can get to Nottingham, Northampton, Peterborough and Leicester all within about half an hour. It's very quick to get anywhere. That makes it easier to get staff as well. Staff can come to us easier, so our pool of staff or the areas in which we can recruit staff is larger than would be in a city.
Many homes and businesses in rural locations still complain about poor internet speeds. The Environment Secretary has set a target to get 95% of the UK super-fast broadband by 2017. Gemma says the internet connection here is just as good as it was in Nottingham.
We even use a voice over IP system for our telephones now, so we really do have a stable and good quality internet connection.
Would you ever go back?
No.
DEFRA believes improved infrastructure and better transport links are encouraging people to consider leaving urban areas.
Do you think locals will mind businesses coming into their space?
Yes, well, it's interesting because we've had a really positive response locally, and to be fair, we've had a lot of people come from us who now work for those companies. So actually I think they've seen the benefit all round. Not only have we improved the environment and made use of old agricultural buildings, but we've also brought in work for those people in those villages.
The government says increased rural opportunities will help to boost employment in the country by 6%. That could mean an extra 300,000 jobs. Rajiv Poppet, ITV News, Tugby.